Give it the shout out, Johnny Geldart. Shout out to Status Slide and Team Never Die in the boost Mercedes. No boost Mercedes. Cool car. Practice run here. TJ Burney
and Geldy
and Lewis Geldart, another Pro-Am driver. Third place finisher yesterday. Lewis Geldart proving himself yet again that he can drive this car. Little practice run.
Yeah, no points and no pressure.
Geldart,
well, probably plenty of pressure. Just these guys using the practice run just to get settled a bit.
Geldart just using that to warm up his tyres. You know, see how Burney initiates, what sort of speed he uses up to the line. You know, it's all those things. You don't know this. When you do solo runs, you go flat out off the start line to the initiation point. When you battle someone, sometimes they hold back. They pedal the car a little bit. You know, they play these games.
Yeah, yeah.
So
these drivers want to win, so they will, you know, sometimes be the odd dirty trick in there, but you don't know what's going to happen. You know, the driver in front, he's going to want to win, same as you are. So you know, you've got to work it to your advantage. Drivers back up on the line.
TJ on the line, as you can see behind. Mark Huxley and Paul Cheshire lined up ready for that second half of that battle again. But first off, we're going to send this battle. TJ Burney, Lewis Geldart, send them cars.
Up to the pace cone, flat out on the power.
TJ Burney using all of the power of that SR20.
Lewis is tight up on the inside.
Absolutely beautiful initiation from Lewis Geldart. Can he shut the door on the transition through the cut through? Oh, yes, he can. He's getting nice and tight. Pro-Am driver Lewis Geldart proving himself against seasoned pro TJ Burney that, you know.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm on the door.
Hello.
Great run from both drivers. I think TJ Burney just closing the door on the cut through there, not giving Lewis any space to get up on the inside.
That's just right.
Lewis had a great initiation.
But Lewis tagging on the back of that 180SX. As soon as he initiated, bang, Lewis was there. He initiated right up on the inside of him. You know, that's what it's all about, Ben. You know, you've got to get close. On initiation, you've got to be there. You've got to be inside the door. Otherwise, you've lost him.
As long as the lead driver runs that qualifying line, you know, and you can keep tight onto the inside of him and following through, you know, fair play. Both drivers there showing great skill coming up through the cut through.
So, as we get them back on the line, they've switched places. Geldart's going to lead. Lewis Geldart to lead, TJ Burney to chase, to send them cars. Lewis with a big initiation. TJ Burney not ready at all for that sort of initiation.
Totally unawares there, just taking a really shallow line. He's having to try and make up some ground at minute as Lewis is on him in the smoke angle. That car sounds awesome down through the cut through. TJ just caught well unawares there.
TJ Burney was not ready for that Pro-Am driver to send that S14 as hard as he did. Yeah, Hickson. Big initiation there from Lewis Geldart as he sent it in. TJ Burney just not even ready. I think he was reading the Sunday Times or something, you know.
He was napping there, mate.
No, I know what he was doing. He was Instagramming #UK BDC. He's doing a selfie in the car. Day in the office.
Just chilling at the desk.
Just chilling at the desk.
Another day.
I've got a drift.
Oh, sorry. Right, so back to
the decision.
The decider.
The decision for that battle. Lewis Geldart, the Pro-Am driver, through top 16, and now we're going to revisit this battle. Huxley versus Polo. Huxley with a big initiation. Polo right up on the inside of him though as they come through that first turn.
Carrying massive speed up into the cut through.
Polo, everything to prove here. You hit my car, I'm going to knock you out of the battle. So, but Huxley with the grip, pulling distance on Polo as they come through that last
well
turn.
set up. Fair play, both drivers. That was
really good
battle on there.
Very good battle indeed. Huxley proving there that it might be a 25, 30-year-old car, but hey,
it's set up well.
Look what I can do in it. Yeah, Huxley with a huge initiation. Good line. Yep, Paul Cheshire putting it on the wall. Good fluid line. We can confirm Vulcan tyres, Paul Cheshire will go through to the top 16. So he's through to the top 16. It's going to be a shame, but he's going to go down to the pits now. He's not lost. He's going to go down to the pits. He's going to sign some autographs. He's going to have flocks of lovely ladies around him. I know his wife's over here. She's going to throw something at me, but
probably his wallet.
This is an interesting battle.
Sullivan.
Shane O'Sullivan, current 2014 champion versus, oh,
What a shame.
Pro-Am driver Lewis Geldart throwing in a big fat 0. Unfortunately,
He knows he's done.
he knows he's done. Lewis Geldart just not being able to carry the pace there of current champion Shane O'Sullivan. You know, he just couldn't keep with him. It was... And that's the difference between these two class level of drivers. You've got Pro-Am and Pro, and you can see it.
Yeah,
Sully
Shane's
chucks
on-
that car in hard, and
As he comes, he looks like he takes a wide line and just gets out on the dust a bit. But just,
yeah, you can
he's
see
gone.
there. Lewis Geldart gets out on the loose stuff, gets on the marbles. It's too late. The wheels are spun, and it's all over.
So, some more shout outs to the drivers make their way back. Dave Clemo, shout out to the Automotive Works family. See you at Teesside. Always a great venue.
Always a great venue.
But we've got Knockhill next.
Round two. Who's making the journey? Get some cheap flights, get up there, get supporting. We're going to be there.
Driving, hopefully.
I won't be. I'll be commentating again, hopefully. And we're going to send them again. We got Lewis Geldart versus Shane O'Sullivan. Louis, obviously at a massive deficit at the moment, so he's going to try everything he can to make Sully make a mistake, but
Sully's just going to play it cool, just hang back.
oh, Lewis Geldart dropping a wheel in the gravel there.
Yeah. The pressure too much, you know. I think Sully's just going to hang back, drift the rest of the track. That's a loud cast. Sully knows he's got this in the bag.
Yeah, Sully just hanging back. Sully just hanging back, you know, and giving Lewis all the room. You know, he didn't want to force him into an error. He didn't want him making an error in front of him.
He already knows he's got the
win.
advantage.
All he's got to do is complete a run. So,
But Lewis has, done well. You know, he's Pro-Am. Came up yesterday into Pro.
finished third yesterday in the Pro-Am class. Come out today. Didn't even expect to be driving today. He's come here. He's done well. He got into the top 16.
Extra seat time, more experience, driving with a different calibre class. It's all.
Wes Keating, this is in the semi-final. Winner of this battle will go through to the final. Loser of this battle will be battling Danny Isles for third or fourth place. So, back live to the action, Ben.
Yep, straight into it. Not wasting no time.
Yeah.
Phil Morrison, Driftworks owner, top qualifier.
Big entry there from
massive.
Phil.
But Wes is
running a very, very shallow line there. Not much angle. Just trying to keep up. Mate, underestimated the speed of the Driftworks Corolla there.
Look at the gap he's pulled down the hill. Bit of a straighten from Wes on the way down.
Phil Morrison's Corolla, really,
That has
really
got some
fast.
grip.
Really fast car.
That pulled a huge amount of space from the cut through down the hill. As he comes up, just pouring on the smoke. Shallow line from Wes trying to catch up, and Phil's just on the gas tap, straight down the hill, gone.
Nothing Wes can do. Wes is pedalling that car really, really hard, but Morrison's gone, and
they've set that car up really well in the off season.
Yeah, the Driftworks team, they work really hard on that car. They work on it every day, you know, and it proves it now. You can see how well it's set up. So they've switched them over. They're going to send them. They're not hanging about. Malks is getting them going. They're gone.
Up to the pace, going flat out. Wes Keating's been having some weird flicks, just flicks it in, but Phil's right on him, not
Phil
giving
is
any
all
room for quarter at all. Just mirroring him, perfect. Just on the power.
Phil Morrison absolutely shutting the door there. Wes Keating taking a very, very shallow exit out of that cut through, and
Phil having to correct.
reinitiate, yeah, and giving Wes a little love tap there on the way out.
That was a very, very close proximity run. Wes is running the qualifying line as he come up. Beautiful transition.
Yeah, Wes taking a very shallow line, and Phil giving him a little nudge.
Hurry up, out of the way, I'm coming.
Get out of the way, mate, I'm coming through.
It looks like, there was a bit of an error on driver there, but we're gonna have a look and go from there.
Let the judges,
the
decide on that.
Right, we've got some more shout outs in the meantime. Is the crowd ready?
They must be, because we're sending cars. Phil Morrison is flat to the floorboards in that Corolla with that huge entry. Jack Shanahan keeping up behind him though, not scared.
Massive early entry. through the smoke.
Jack
Phil,
Shanahan shutting the door there through that cut through, getting nice and tight.
just look at the power of that Corolla, just pulling. That was a great first run from both drivers. Phil had a massive entry first corner. Jack, you know, just mirroring what he's doing, throwing it in.
That's hard. That's hard to call. Morrison absolutely sent that car in there.
Yeah.
You know, that's not an easy car to drive. If anyone's ever drove a Corolla, they'll tell you they're not an easy car to drive.
Not 700 horsepower one.
Especially with that power and a live rear axle. That car has got an ASCAR live rear axle in it. The car is an absolute machine, and it proves there that ASCAR live rear axle was giving him all the grip he needs to pull away.
Jack's just done amazing with you know, with that M3 turbo. You know, on the clip, on the car, chasing him down. But you know, it just might be the power of that.
Just taking the edge there. Just taking the edge there. But here we go, we're sending them off again.
Right, straight into it. Jack Shanahan.
Big opposite flick there. Grabs a bag load of handbrake though, just giving Morrison the opportunity to tuck up there on the initiation.
Morrison getting the proximity in then.
Oh! What have we seen?
No way!
What have we seen?
Wow.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen,
I think it speaks for itself, the fact that Phil's still out there doing a massive burnout. Can we get a round of applause for these drivers? That was absolutely epic. Phil was pushing right up to the line then.
As you can see here, Jack Shanahan throws down a massive entry, grabs a load of handbrake. Morrison gets right up on the inside, tries to tuck in. You know, he's pushing so hard to keep up with this young 16-year-old dude. Shanahan goes wide, hits the clipping point. As he transitions, Morrison has nowhere to go. He hits the foot brake, as you can see. Bang, car over rotates, puts him into a spin.
Massive, you know, Phil will be kicking himself, but at the end of the day, it's his teammate. He's stepping in for the boss. Team Driftworks in the final. It's a great result for both drivers. Phil's got to be happy with that, even though he had the spin. But again, second year on the trot. Jack Shanahan turns up at Lydden and just absolutely smashes it.
So, what can we say? Everyone who's at LyddenHill now, live, get yourself down to the dummy grid for trophy presentation, some champagne spraying, and see these guys take home the trophies they deserve. They've worked so hard for this weekend.
It's been a great experience using this live stream for the first time, you know, getting the UK BDC out there. We've had tweets, we've had shout outs from all over the world, so it's great to see you guys enjoying all the hard work that the team have put in. But we need to get a massive shout out as well for all the track marshals, all the guys that are standing out there in the cold, Malks to Mini, Ammo, all these guys from Norfolk Drift Team that come along and support the BDC.
Our judges, Kieran Hines, Julian Smith from Garage D. You know, these guys, that's not an easy job judging.
No, absolutely not.
An easy job.
But we also need to congratulate ourselves. It's not it's not an easy job commentating either.
It's not. Standing here talking,
waffling
for the last 2 hours hasn't been easy.
It's not.
So me and Ben want to say a massive thank you.